invite you to relax into this sacred time and sacred space that you have created for yourself. I invite you to fully immerse yourself in this radical act of self-love, to step into your power, to become your own healer, your own shaman. So make yourself comfortable. Take a few deep breaths to prepare yourself for the journey ahead. And dive into this deep medicine of the imagination. Closing your eyes and bringing your awareness into the here and now, into this time and into this place. Into your body and into your breath. Because this is time for you. It's time to be, time to rest, relax, release, and recharge. Okay, so starting with a big deep breath. This often happens at the beginning as I'm sinking into the journeying space. My eyes have started twitching, which is often a sign that Goddess Isis is around. She is one of my allies. Okay, who wants to show themselves and what are we working on first today? Okay, so I can see an eye. Now I see many different eyes when I do my healing work, and the different eyes belong to different beings. Okay, so this is the eye of Mother Earth. Mother Earth shows herself to me as a big green earth dragon. Big deep breath. Okay, so that's my body confirming, and I'm also getting shivers, very gentle shivers down my legs. So this is the way that my body confirms to me that what I'm seeing is accurate. So the big deep breaths and the body shivers are, confirmation of what I'm seeing, thinking and saying. Hello Mother Earth, hello Gaia. And so I can see this big eye of hers. It's the right eye of this big beautiful green dragon who is Mother Earth. Hello Mother Earth, hello Gaia. Okay, what are we doing today then? Why have you come? What do you have to help with? Okay, so she says, today we are doing some soul retrieval. Now, soul retrieval work, to give you a little bit of background, when we are stressed, sad, traumatized, injured, when we go through any experience that is emotionally or mentally very challenging or taking us to our extremes, we can lose soul parts. Now, our soul is our personal vital essence. It is the energy that makes us who we are. It is our own core essential nature and energy, and it's timeless. It moves between bodies, between lifetimes, between incarnations, and while the majority of it does dwell within the body. It's not restricted to the body, and so your soul parts can move in and out of the body. And when we experience soul loss due to trauma, extreme stress, or extreme emotional or mental experiences that are very, very challenging, we can experience soul loss. Now, those soul parts can choose to leave voluntarily because they find themselves in such a difficult situation that it's too painful, or it's too stressful, or it's simply very dishonouring to our soul, because the situation that we find ourselves in is either damaging or deeply hurtful to our soul energy. And so our soul parts can choose to break off and leave. We don't lose our whole soul, but we can definitely and do lose parts of it. And this soul energy often chooses to go to somewhere that it was happy in the past. Sometimes it'll go off planet. I've found soul parts up in the clouds before and in other dimensional realities. But very often these soul parts will go to places in nature where we were happy as children, or another time in our life where we were happy. Yeah, so people can also steal soul parts. We refer to these people as soul thieves. And the other place that I've found a lot of soul parts is being guarded by this big green earth dragon, who is Mother Nature. She is the consciousness and the energy field of the planet. She is Gaia. And Gaia as earth dragon looks after these soul parts, these lost soul parts that people have lost or abandoned, or that have sometimes chosen to leave on the earth plane, that are on our dimensional reality of physical earth. And the earth dragon, Mother Earth, Gaia, looks after these soul parts as she looks after the most precious, precious treasure. You know how dragons are often depicted as sitting on piles of gold, aren't they? Gold and gems and precious jewels. And when I see soul pieces, soul energy, what I see is little shining pieces of bright white light. And so this earth dragon, this consciousness of Mother Earth, looks after these lost soul parts. And the way that she returns them is she cries them out of her big dragon eye. And so I'm asking you now at this time, Gaia, Mother Earth, big green earth dragon, I ask you to release those soul parts that are ready to be returned to their rightful place, to their rightful owner. I ask you to shed the tears of these beautiful, bright, white pieces of soul and release them back now to where they truly belong. As you receive these soul parts back into yourself, I want you to ask these parts of yourself, why did you leave? like you to ask your soul parts, when did you leave? And I'd like you to ask your soul parts, what gifts do you bring back with you? And the final question to ask your soul parts that you have received back today: what do I need to do in my life to keep you happy, to make you want to stay? What do I need to do in my life to keep you happy, to make you want to stay? Take on board the advice that you receive from your soul parts. You know, this is information that really will help you to nurture and love yourself, to honor yourself, and to do what you need to do for yourself to be happy, and also to follow your soul's purpose. Because your soul has chosen to come down here to earth, into your body, because it has purpose, it has a job to do, it has made agreements in the realm of spirit that you are going to come and fulfill some kind of soul journey, some kind of soul mission. You might want to ask your soul parts, what is my soul mission? What am I here to do? So we have received soul parts back from Mother Earth. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you for looking after these pieces of soul so very well, for protecting them, loving them, and nurturing them until they were ready to be returned to their rightful place. What do we have next, please? What work is next for today? Lots of people outside. So I'm doing this work on my narrowboat. So we have lots of people walking on the towpath that you can hear chatting and walking past, running, cycling. Okay, allies, what are we doing next today, please? Okay, big deep breath. All right, so what I can see is blue energy. And when I see blue energy, this is unhelpful, negative energy that needs clearing, that needs to be removed. We refer to this in shamanic healing work as shamanic extraction. And so I call to my extraction allies to come and to clear this blue energy, please. Come and clear this unhelpful energy. Okay, so I can see Mother Earth again, I can see the dragon again, and there's all this blue energy around her. I can see her eye's blinking, but there's no soul parts coming out of it this time. And there's a lot of blue energy all around her. Okay, so this kind of, to me, this represents that, you know, there is unhelpful, negative energy, not only around us as individuals, but around the whole planet. You know, the dragon has got this blue energy kind of swirling, a bit like a blue mist, swirling around. Okay, what needs to happen here so that we can clear this blue energy? Who's going to come to help to clear it? Okay, so I can see big wings. I can see big wings that are kind of spread out. Now I have a few allies who are big winged allies. Some of them are birds, some of them are angels, or one of them is a goddess. So whose wings are these, please? Who is coming to clear this energy with these big wings? Okay, I'm being told that there are many of us. There are many of us. This is not just one being, this is many beings with big white wings, big sets of wings. And so I'm going to call this group of beings the angelic host, because this is what they look like to me. They look quite angelic. I can't really see bodies or faces, but you know, this many sets of big wings and lots of them generally is a group of angels. And so I welcome, honor and give thanks to this angelic assistance that we are receiving, and I request all of the help and assistance that can be received at this time to clear the unhelpful negative energy from around Mother Earth, from around us as individuals, as well as around us as a collective of humanity, as well as the energy, the negative emotional energy and mental energy that is around the earth itself. Okay, so I'm just being shown and told that we are, it's almost like they're flapping their wings. Oh, I'm getting shivers up and down my legs now. They are flapping their wings. These angels are clearing this unhelpful energy. You know, I said it kind of was wafting around a bit like a mist. It's as if they are a flock of birds that are flapping their wings and clearing all of this negative blue energy away from Mother Earth, away from the dragon. I'm still getting lots of shivers up and down my legs as the angels clear all of this really unhelpful energy that is just, it's like a shroud. That's kind of what I'm being told. This negative energy that is around us individually, collectively and planetarily is like a shroud of darkness. Okay, angels, just clear it, waft it away. We don't need this, we don't want this. This is not going to help us in any way, shape or form. And so I invoke you to do a very thorough clearing of all of this unhelpful energy, please. Okay, so I'm being told that this is really very much negative emotional energy, particularly at this time, negative emotional and mental energy. So this comes in the form of unhelpful emotions such as fear, anger, rage, stress, programming, mind control, deception, illusion, all of the things that humans are being swamped with at the minute in our current situation. All of this unhelpful energy, it's just getting wafted away, wafted away by the wings of the angels. Okay, it feels like that's calmed down now. I can't see any more blue energy. Big deep breath. Okay, what else do we have today, please, allies? Ooh, there's a train going past. Again, I'm being shown this image of extended wings, kind of up and almost curving round over the tops of the heads of the angels. Again, I can't really see the faces or the bodies, but I can just see these wings almost in the shape of like a crescent moon that's laying on its back with the points pointing upwards. That's what the shape is of these angels' wings. It feels like this shape is quite significant, almost like, yeah, it's like a moon that's laying on its side with the curve of the moon, the outer curve of the moon at the bottom, and the pointed crescent tips are pointing upwards. What is the significance of this, please? Okay, I'm being told this is also representative of a cup. It is about receiving. It's about receiving the grace of the assistance that we have at our beck and call. I'm getting shivers again down my legs. All right, oh, more shivers up and down my body. Okay, so this is about being open to receiving the help that is here for us from a spiritual and a cosmic and a galactic level. I'm being told that we have lots and lots of help that is available to us, that is supporting us through this process, this transition, these challenging times that we find ourselves in on both individual, personal levels, but also as a collective level, as well as a planetary shifting process, transformation and experience. And I'm being told that we just need to open ourselves to receiving this and say yes to the help that's being offered. And as we are like the cup, we can receive this help, assistance and bounty at any time. All we have to do is ask for it. And you know, this brings me back to a stumbling block that I think a lot of people have, and I hear this from my clients and also from my children as well. And I say to them, you know, all you need to do is ask for help. And people say, but how do I do that? How do I ask? And the way I always describe it is, imagine you're writing your letter to Santa, yeah? What if you're writing a letter to Santa? Dear Santa, for Christmas I would really like a train set, a teddy bear, a toy castle with soldiers, whatever it might be. You know, what is the thing that you are wanting? What are you asking for? First of all, address your letter. Who are you talking to? I'm calling to my spiritual helpers, guides and allies who come in unconditional love. And I'm asking for help, assistance, healing, whatever it might be for. It might be for clearing unhelpful emotions. It might be for clearing unhelpful thought patterns. It might be for energizing you. It might be for protecting you. It might be for centering and grounding you while we are being pushed and pulled in all sorts of different directions. It might be to help you to see clearly and with consciousness and awareness from a bigger picture perspective. You know, you can ask for whatever you want, but address your letter to the spiritual and cosmic beings, and this is the important bit, who come in unconditional love. Because you can call upon many beings in this universe, and not all of them are going to be coming to help you, okay? It's very important to make that distinction. So you do not want to call upon them, you want to call upon those who come in unconditional love, who seek to support and guide and protect and love you, and to help you in whatever way you need help. And then ask for what you need, ask for what you want help with. Oh, you can hear the rain pattering on the roof now. Sounds like it might get quite hard. You know, we've had, certainly in the UK, months and months and months of dry weather, hot weather, warm, beautiful, glorious weather, and now we seem to have come into a little period of time of quite a lot of rain. Apparently there's some storms coming in to the UK at the moment, and so I ask for the elemental assistance of this ally of water coming down from the sky, of the rain coming down from the sky. You know, water is the element of the heart, it's the element of the emotional realm, and it helps again to wash away unhelpful emotions. You know, that feeling of after a storm has passed and the air feels so clean and everything feels really zingy and kind of crisp. This is what I'm asking now at this time for this rain shower to bring, is a cleansing for the heart and for the mind, to wash away anything that does not serve us in reaching our highest potential, to clean and clear and rinse away the dirt, the muck, the unhelpful energy that clings to us like sticky tar or swamp mud. Wash away all of that unhelpful stuff, please, rain. I'm being told that you can repeat this journey, listen to this transmission over and over again if you need to. Whenever you feel the need for some clearing of unhelpful emotional or mental patterns, whenever you feel the need to clear away the shroud of darkness that so easily gets wrapped around us, especially from external influences. You know, we are swimming in a soup of unhelpful energy a lot of the time at the minute, and that is being purposefully created to weigh us down, to darken our door, to influence us in our responses and our reactions. And so, you know, if you feel yourself in that place, stressed, anxious, angry, whatever it might be, with unhelpful thoughts running through your head or negative emotions running through your body, listen to this again. Listen to this again and receive that clearing from both the angels and the celestial and galactic allies, as well as from the ally of the earth plane, which was the rain. Yeah, the rain is one of the allies of earth, one of the elemental allies of Mother Earth herself. So the angels, okay, so I'm being shown the significance of this. The angels were wafting with their wings, and air is the element of the mind. It governs the mind, thoughts and thought processing. So the angels have come to clear away the unhelpful thoughts, and the rain has come to wash away the unhelpful emotions. So we have allies here in both realms of the air and the water realms to clean and clear us on personal, individual levels, collective, human levels, and planetary levels. Because we are all connected in this transformative time. We are all going through our own individual challenges, but these individual challenges and transformations are part and parcel of a much bigger shift that we are being swept along in, actually, you know. And much like if you find yourself in a flooding river, God forbid, you know, but this is the analogy that I'm being given, you can't really swim against the flooding river. You're going to get dragged under, you're going to get drowned. You have to go with the flow, and you have to grab onto whatever you can to stay afloat. And if you find yourself able to, you know, swim with the river, then actually you can get to places pretty fast, and you can really achieve a huge amount in a flooding river if you're going in the right direction. But if you're fighting against that flow, if you're fighting against that flood, then you're going to get into trouble. So what I'm being told is, you know, you and I and us, we are all in the midst of this flooding river of transformation, which is really here to wash away an old paradigm that does not serve us on this planet. And we can fight against that flood, or we can swim with it. And I would encourage you to swim with it. And now after that rain, I can feel the sun coming out. The sun is shining down through the roof hatch. It's warming my face, and it's bringing light and warmth and heat to us. This is bringing energy and the ability to see clearly. You know, what we get from light is the ability to see clearly. When it's dark, we can't see clearly. We get confused and tangled up and scared. And, you know, with sunshine comes light and warmth, and this helps to dispel fear and bring clarity and understanding through enlightenment. So thank you, sunshine, which is also an elemental gift of fire. This brings action, passion, activation, energy for doing things, that go-getter attitude. It brings excitement, possibility, enthusiasm and energy for going out and following your dreams and your passions and creating. It's a very creative energy. So we're having a lot of elemental gifts today. The angelic winds and the water from the rain, and the fire energy of the sunshine, of the sun. And of course the gift of earth from the earth dragon. So we have the full set. We have earth, air, fire and water. And you know, this brings us into elemental balance and harmony, actually, because each of these elements governs a different aspect of ourselves. So the element of earth governs our physical reality, which is our bodies, our physical health, our bodily functions. It also governs our material reality, so that might be the money that we earn, the roof over our heads, the food on the table, the bills being paid. And so when we receive the gift of earth, you know, it gives us foundation, it brings stability, it brings strength in the physical realm. We receive the gifts of wind or air in the mind. Wind and air governs the mind, our thought processes, our processing, our logical and rational processing, how we see things. It's the filter through which we see things. It's the lens that gives us clarity in our ability to see clearly the bigger picture. Water governs the heart and our emotional realm. It's our feelings, it's our emotions, it's our love, but also our pain, it's our joy, but also it's our fear. And then fire governs our passions. It governs our spirit, actually. It governs our spiritual reality and our spiritual purpose, which is all about creativity, passion, drive, enthusiasm. And here we come back to this concept that we touched on a little bit earlier about our soul mission and our soul purpose. And so when we come into elemental balance and harmony within ourselves, when our physical, emotional, mental and spiritual aspects are brought into balance, and that is what I'm now asking for, that these gifts from all of these elemental allies of the earth bring us into balance and harmony within ourselves, we can operate from a much better place because we are balanced. So I'm being given the analogy now of a car with 4 wheels, and if you imagine a car with different sized wheels, you're not going to get very far very efficiently or very effectively, and that car, if it's got different sized wheels on, it's going to bump and grind and shake and shatter all of the other functional parts of the car, right? And so in order to get anywhere in life, in your vehicle, which is your physical body in this incarnation, you need to have wheels on that are the same size on all 4 points of your car, right? So your physical, your emotional, your mental and your spiritual aspects need to be in balance so that you can drive your car smoothly without shaking and rattling and rolling the whole car to pieces, yeah? So this is the analogy I'm being given for this elemental balancing process, which is the gift, one of the big gifts of this healing work today. We had a big load of soul retrieval at the beginning, and really the next part of the healing work today has been all about elemental balance, yeah? The balancing of our bodies, hearts, minds and spirits, so that we can move towards our greatest potential, so that we can move towards our soul goals, the things that our soul agreed to learn and achieve and try to complete in this incarnation, in this lifetime, in this body. You will achieve those things. You will be able to move towards those things so much better from a place of balance within yourself. So these are the elemental gifts. These are the power allies that have come from our allies both on Earth and our celestial allies of the angelic and galactic realms today. So we've had assistance and support from the as above as well as the so below. Okay, is there anything else today, please? Any other allies or helpers who wish to come at this time? No, I'm being told we are done. Okay, I give my thanks to all of those who have come and helped us in this healing work today. Thank you for the healing. Thank you for the healing. Thank you for the healing. And now taking a few deep breaths. Coming back into this time and back into this place. Back into your body and back into your breath. Giving your fingers a little wiggle. Giving your toes a little wiggle. And stretching yourself out to return to the here and now. And I look forward to taking another soul journey with you soon. Lots of love, Joanna Joy.